Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to John Lane's video. Now, I'm not able to make it in class today because I'm in Washington on a couple of interviews. I'm hopefully landing a job out there and having the ability and hopefully one day to continue to take care of my family. But anyways, let's move on to the wonderful world of finance and talking about beautiful numbers. So one of the main goals that we're trying to do with one of our for our certified teachers is we want to have a 2% raise on the base, and then we also want to add $1,000 to it. Now that doesn't get them to 1,035,000, but it gets them quite close to 34,406. And then any teacher that comes in, we want to get them on a minimum step 6. Now let me go back to this. This is what we're going to try to do year in and year out. That 2% raise. So there's always going to be an increase in pay year in and year out. And that's a great selling point for new teachers to get them to want to come to our district. Next, for accreditation and purposes, we're going to look at hiring new SPED teacher and a new kindergarten teacher. And that also has to do with the A and B. With our numbers being able to increase over the future, I'm assuming, and we're assuming that we're going to get a couple of students that are going to need some special need and some special help. And our kindergarten group looks pretty healthy, so we're going to make sure we try to do that. And we'll talk about that more when I talk about teacher adjustment. And then again, we're looking at hiring a kindergarten teacher over an 8th grade teacher. Now, our teacher adjustments. We want to hire a kindergarten teacher over an 8th grade teacher. And the purpose behind that is because our A and B, our kindergarten class is coming in that is quite big. And we were talking about it and I envisioned my son in kindergarten in a class of 20 other kindergartens. I don't see much learning getting done. There's a lot of snot and bubbles going on and a lot of stress for the teacher. So what we're going to decide to do is hire another kindergarten teacher to lighten the load of each teacher. So ultimately, that's going to help the kids enhance learning, but it also gets somebody else a job. One of the other items that we're looking to do is moving an 8 to the 2nd grade. Our 2nd graders, that's a pretty big class. So to keep us in accreditation, we want to move an 8 to the 2nd grade. And then with the growth that we're looking over time in our A and B, we're going to be able to hire an 8th grade teacher that teach electives. And that's going to allow us to be really competitive with the billing school districts. And especially when they know that, hey, we're getting a 2% raise year in and year out, and we're not necessarily getting stuck. That's a great selling point. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, but you'll be talking to a video or the screen because apparently I'm not there. But you're more than welcome to ask my peers in my group. We did a great job. So thank you guys. Thank my group. I hope this video was very informative. Thank you.